After rookie Bo Nix led the Broncos to a 10-7 record last season, the Broncos also made their first playoff appearance since winning the Super Bowl in 2015. Head coach Sean Payton has no doubt that this new Broncos squad can be right back where Peyton Manning left off, telling Yahoo, quote, "The short-term goal is winning the division, but this is a team capable of winning the Super Bowl. I've coached 6 teams that I thought could win the Super Bowl. Some went to championship games, some to the playoffs. This is my 7th team that I think has that." Okay, big words there. And Mike T, what are Peyton and Denver's ceiling this year?
Super Bowl. And you just look at both sides of the ball. You know, we talked about Caleb Williams before.
What?
Bo Nix. Bo Nix played really good football. He's going to get better, take another step. That offense is going to be extremely efficient.
Bo knows.
But if you look, Bo does know. But you look at the other side of the ball, guys, that is a championship defense. You're talking about Zach Allen, Nick Benito, Jonathan Cooper, and then they went out and added 2 guys from San Francisco, Dre Greenlaw and Taloa Hufunga. They took Jahdae Barron in the first round. That's a championship defense, and I think an efficient offense. If Coach Belichick was sitting here, guys, he would always talk about how teams lose games in the NFL before you ever have to win it. This offense is going to be a lot like Buffalo's, where they're going to be efficient. They may not be flashy. They have a smart quarterback who's an underrated athlete. And I'm telling you, this defense is outstanding. We're going to be talking about Vance Joseph as a viable head coaching candidate coming down the stretch.
Stephen, you looked like you
I think something's wrong with Mike T. Listen, respect. First of all, let me say this. I'm a fan of Sean Payton. I always have been. I think he's an exceptional coach, an exceptional offensive mind. He's obviously accomplished a lot in his career, and he's the right man for the job in Denver. I'm not throwing any shade on him, but when you say this is about the 7th time you felt this way, how many Super Bowl championships does he have? 1. How many Super Bowl appearances does he have? 1. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Where's the other 6 then? I don't want to hear all that. I mean, you can throw all of this out about your confidence. The defense is the defense, and we know that Denver's got a pretty damn impressive defense. Bo Nix can't play. I like him a lot. Sutherland, Cortland Sutton, the brother can play. I get that part, okay? But there's still some question marks when we come to this team. And then I got to look at the rest of the AFC. Excuse me, could you talk about winning the division first? Wouldn't that be nice? I mean, how about dealing with Kansas City, all right, who's dominated since Patrick?
Sean Payton did say that. He kind of said that this year it's about like winning the division, but this team could win a Super Bowl. It's this guy that got aggressive.
I'm glad you brought that up. Okay, fine, no problem. All I'm saying is this. It'd be nice to see you win a division. By the way, Kansas City, and then you got Buffalo, you got Baltimore, you got Cincinnati. I mean, it's like pump the brakes just a little bit, okay? Bo Nix can play. I know the brother can play. Again, Cortland Sutton can play. Let's see how they run the football effectively. Let's see if that defense is going to be able to do something against that opposition, okay? I'm just saying I'm looking at them. I expect them to make the playoffs. But when you say Super Bowl, you just threw me the hell off. I haven't thought about the Denver Broncos in the Super Bowl. It never crossed my mind, and that's where you threw me off.
This
never crossed my mind.
This division's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
It just didn't.
You want to get in another thing here?
Well, I would just say, of all those teams you just enumerated, which defense would you take over theirs?
Okay, that's a good question, but I would say this. I don't have an answer for that, but I do have this answer. Look at the offenses that you'll have to go through in order to get past them. Kansas City, Buffalo, Baltimore, Cincinnati. Excuse me.
Marcus, you answer that question. What defense would you take over Denver's?
You hard-pressed to find one better. If anybody is in that conversation out of the teams we talk about, it would be Baltimore. You think that I think Baltimore is going to be really good on defense this year. They added Jair Alexander, too, as a cornerback, and Kyle Hamilton is starting to bud into a star. But the ceiling for the Broncos, I think, is the playoffs and could potentially make a playoff run. I agree with Mike T when it comes to the defensive side. I'm still not 100% sold offensively if they have enough to go through the rigors of trying to make a playoff run, especially against Josh, Pat, and Lamar. But ultimately, we know that's the beauty of this game. You got to get into the game. And for 3 hours, if you can make a play or execute or do all of those things, you can win games. I think the Broncos will have a shot to win those games playing against all 3 of those teams, because in the preseason, all we base it off is talent. Now, Bo Nix in this offense, they have to continue to progress. They shocked a lot of people last year, but ultimately, them three-headed monsters still live in the AFC between Buffalo, Baltimore, and obviously Kansas City.
Yeah, but it's going to...
As the primary starters, look how similar their production was on the field. Records been separated by just one game. QBR with a point, completion percentage within 0.5%, and touchdowns are just separated by 1 point. Guys, Love may want to make his own mark, but so far the trajectory is close to Rodgers. I ask you, do you think what Aaron Rodgers did in his third season, Super Bowl, is something that Jordan Love could do this year? Swagoo, we start with you. Packers, Super Bowl champs? What do you say?
Packers have a chance. They're one of those teams that we talk about with potentially ending up representing the NFC. But they got to catch the football. Like, this was a issue for them last year. Jordan Love would have actually been a better quarterback had it not been for all of the drops by this wide receiving core. So that part in itself can help propel this team. Health at the wide receiver position, and obviously him taking care of the ball in certain situations as well. But I think Jordan Love is a phenomenal quarterback. Obviously, Green Bay invested in it, but ultimately, this team is going to have to execute. All right? Like, it seems like one of these words that we throw out there, but execution is usually what it comes down to. And that means catching the football from a quarterback that really did put this team in a lot of great situations. Put him in some bad ones, and then later in games, put him in some really good ones, and now his teammates around him have to capitalize.
Jeff Darlington.
Okay?
Darlington, what are your thoughts?
Hold on.
You got more. Go.
Can we do a favor right quick?
Go.
Can we do a favor right quick?
Yeah.
Stop putting this man up there with Aaron Rodgers. All right?
Okay.
I know what we're trying to do. I know what conversation we're trying to create. That's what I'm saying. Leave Jordan Love alone. The man waited behind Aaron Rodgers, dealt with all of the crazy
Marcus,
stuff
he's
that
writing
was
a first-person essay
wrote
at the Players Tribune. Like, no one asked him to be Shakespeare. What are we talking about? That was him.
You literally read, he is not Aaron Rodgers, is what he said. And then we put a graphic up there comparing it to Aaron Rodgers' numbers in the first 2 years.
Why is he bringing this up? Why is he even bringing? I'm not going to go on Jordan Love. He threw it in ChatGPT and threw it in the Players Tribune.
Because he know guys like Peter Schrager. It's going to always say it.
He's the one who said, I'm not Aaron Rodgers. No one is even talking about him and Aaron Rodgers anymore. But anyway, all due respect, Jordan Love, good player. He has a chance to win the Super Bowl this year if Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Saquon Barkley all get kidnapped and taken away for the next 6 months and can no longer play football. Otherwise,
no chance.
Sorry.
Field,
wow.
I read your article.
Why did you say Jalen Hurts?
Yeah, okay, well, fine. Field, I read your article.
I was trying, that's the name of
that was it. Field, I read your article in the Players Tribune about how you are not the next Mel Kiper Jr. I disagree, my friend. I think you're carrying the torch quite well. What's your thoughts on Jordan Love, and what needs to happen for him actually to fulfill those expectations, whether I'm putting them on him or just he himself is?
Kiper keeps telling me that I look currently like he did back in 1984 when I wasn't even born. I need to grow a couple more inches to reach the 84, 85, 86 peak, but we'll get there. Give me until about Halloween.
You do look like a millennial.